Okay, hang the phone up. This is an investigation. An investigation. Hang the phone up. If it's not an attorney, hang it up. We're past a regular traffic stop now.
I see that.
We're not trying to extend it.
I'm trying to find the car.
We're past the traffic stop.
Yeah, what? The plate didn't return or what?
You refuse to identify as a passenger.
Do you have a picture? Have him send you a picture if you can ID him.
You stopped him because the plate's not associated? Is that why you stopped him?
Okay. You have an ID with you?
No.
Okay. Do you have some sort of identification?
No. It says right here.
He has a little pamphlet that says, look, by this case law, I don't have to identify myself when I'm a passenger. So if I could ID him though?
With the photo?
I'm just going to detain him and then confirm.
My badge is right there if you want it.
Yes, sir. And that's a nice badge, too. You're going to have me step out for what?
BZ Watchdog News Network.
Before we even get started today, go ahead and smash that like button. Drop a comment, share this everywhere, and make sure you're following the channel. Because what you're about to see, yeah, it's one of those stories. Today's video is about Trey Landroche, who was unlawfully arrested in Arizona while simply traveling down the road with his partner. Nothing wild, nothing crazy, just driving. Until they notice something we've all noticed before. Law enforcement following you a little too close and a little too long. So like normal human beings trying to avoid trouble, they pull over to take a break. And that's when things magically escalate. Troopers suddenly get instructed by Trooper Warner, who claims Trey has a warrant, and just like that, the charges start stacking up like a bad game of legal Jenga. Prohibited firearm, evading, resisting, assault on a peace officer. Because of course. Here's the funny part. Trey's partner, yeah, she was arrested too on some absolute nonsense. And guess what? Her case has already been dismissed by her public defender. Imagine that. But Trey, oh no, Trey doesn't get the same courtesy. Why? Because Trey is a black man with a prior history from another state from many years ago. And apparently he pissed off the wrong trooper. So now we're watching what looks a whole lot like retaliation, Arizona style. We're talking flock cameras, excessive force, malicious prosecution, and the kind of unusual punishment that somehow still keeps happening in 2026. Handcuffed, denied water, denied medical treatment for nearly 6 hours. Add in unlawful searches, seizure of property, and my personal favorite, denial of counsel. But wait. It gets better. Because before we go any further, let me remind you of this little detail. I filed records requests for this incident, and I was told, very officially, those records do not exist. So here's the question. If the footage doesn't exist, where did I get it? And why does it show a very different story than the one Arizona wants you to believe? Let's roll the video.
License plate.
Those guys had the blue-white cars.
What's that?
Those no more? The blue-white cars?
No.
Oh, okay.
You from Arizona too?
No.
Where you from?
I'm from Oregon.
Florida?
Oregon.
I can't hear you, brother. It's really loud out here.
Oh, sorry.
Oregon too? Okay. You have an ID with you?
No.
Okay. Do you have some sort of identification?
No. It says right here.
Didn't return or what?
Yeah, what?
The plate didn't return or what?
You refuse to identify as a passenger.
As a passenger?
Is
Is he wearing a seatbelt? Yeah. What's his name? Did David want to call you in? No. Does he have a picture? Have him send you a picture if you can ID him. Where they headed to?
You stopped him because the plate's not associated? Is that why you stopped him?
Why didn't you pull driver out? are we doing today? Sorry, it wasn't me. What we got going on? What did he stop you for? It's a company vehicle? Okay. What's, you gave him the registration and all that, eh? Okay. Who's the company? You gave him the registration. Does it match the plate? Yeah. Okay. Alright. Ma'am, we're just gonna have you hop out real quick. We're just gonna confirm everything at the vehicle. So.
Really?
Yeah. Go and hop out. So just hop out. We don't have to make it, we don't have to make a big deal. Let's just make this smooth. Where are you guys headed to today, boss? Okay, that's fine. That's cool. That's fine, yeah. You don't have to answer any questions. Thanks, brother. Appreciate it. You in the army or what? Is your dog friendly? Yes. There's no weapons in the vehicle? No. Okay. There's a lot of you guys. Why is there a lot of you guys? I don't know. What's your name, boss? Okay, that's fine. I'm seeing it on YouTube. Okay. I just think it's weird.
That's exactly what
right?
they say. They say it's weird.
Well, normally people are trying to hide when they don't want to tell us their name. So, hey, that's your right. You don't have to.
I'm just going by the law.
That's fine, brother. That's fine. My badge is right there if you want it.
Yes, sir. And that's a nice badge, too.
It's the company. Do you work for the company or who works for the company? But do you work for them? Well, I'm trying to make sure this vehicle isn't stolen, okay? This trooper's telling me that this plate is not associated to this vehicle, okay? So we are making sure, okay? So you're asking why there's so many cops. He gets on the radio and says it's not associated with the vehicle. We don't know if it's stolen, all right? So that's why we're here.
Hey, you're on speaker. I'm with Verdugo, and his pass number is 109949. There's a bunch of cops. There's like rows and rows of them. They got sheriff, they got state troopers, and highway patrol. There's a lot of them.
Because I can't see through the dark tint, that's why.
Let me see if I can dig up my photo and I'll send it to you. But if it's, I'll send you a photo. That's him. Then you're good to go. 10:15.
He said to try to, when they pulled up to the gas station, he was driving. Trying to get a picture right now.
He didn't give you his name at all?
He didn't want to. He has a little pamphlet that says, look, by this case law, I don't have to identify myself when I'm a passenger.
Oh, that's why they switched?
Yeah.
Think so?
Remember he was driving?
Yeah.
So if I could ID him though?
With the photo?
Yeah. I'm just going to detain him and then confirm.
He's working on your paperwork.
Okay, thank you.
So that your plate doesn't return to this vehicle.
Okay, well, I don't know what that means.
So it's saying that this plate was removed from your vehicle and it doesn't associate with it, as in that plate's not registered for that truck. Does that make sense?
It does, but I don't know how that happened.
Hey, you can come right here.
Alright. There's a warrant out there.
Bring your hands back to your teeth! Bring your hands back!
Cuffs are easy?
Jay! Stay there! Jay! I'm sorry!
Yeah, you are.
You don't talk to me like that.
Shut the fuck up. What?
Shut the fuck up. Hey!
The dog doesn't get out.
Go watch the dogs.
Remember what I told you? You hear anything?
who Trayton was.
Call the air marshal.
Okay.
You gotta keep tabs on the other side.
Okay.
Be safe. And you tell, I want everybody's information. You remember? I want everybody's information. You know what they're gonna do, right, Jay? They're gonna take me and transfer me. I'm gonna be lost. Hey, give her that money, bro. This? Yeah, give her that money. I got you. You got no fucking warrant. No, I didn't run. I was moving around.
Shut up. 1, 2, 3.
Yeah, because I don't fuck around. You have no rights over me. You have no fucking rights over me. You got to sit there waiting. We got to sit there waiting. Jay, I love you very much, okay? Remember, don't give him no consent. Don't give him no consent. Have C come get you. I told you this was going to happen. And you got to tell Don. And hey, when you get a chance to contact me, Jay, I'll give you all the info you need for the trip of my foot. No, I'm trying. Let me slide it. I'm a big guy. You don't disrespect me like that. You got the cuff on too late. You got the cuff on too. It ain't no too late, nigga. It ain't too late. Now put the cuff lighter. Put the cuff lighter. Yes, you think you're gonna disrespect me? He's gonna help me out. Don't tell me to shut the fuck out. Don't tell me to shut up.
I'm gonna take your watch out.
You don't even know who the fuck I am. No, I don't. You don't know who the fuck I am. You don't tell me who I am. Okay. You don't tell me who I am. Oh! Yeah, you gotta call Emma.
Get in, bro.
She's in my...
I don't want to push you and get in.
If you can come visit, whatever, you gotta try to come visit.
Why? Did you get hurt at all?
It's still going to be ag assault.
It's ag assault times 3.
Times 3. So.
Does that count?
Yep, that counts.
Cool.
So what is going on today? Why did he get out of the car and start fighting? Okay.
Say that again?
Why did he get out of the car and just start fighting?
I don't know. I don't know.
Where are you guys headed today? You said this is a company vehicle?
Yes, and I'm actually
What company
heading
is
to
it?
New Mexico. It's the unfair. I don't think so.
Okay. No marijuana, tapes and vape pens.
No.
Okay. No illegal drugs in the car like meth,
Oh my God, no.
fentanyl, cocaine, heroin. Nobody's asked you to transport.
No.
Okay. Would you be okay if we search the car to make sure none of that's in there?
No, I don't get consent for that.
Okay. No worries. That is
I'm really dying of
Right,
being
that's
out here. I
100%
have a
fine.
son issue, but go ahead.
Okay, so we're gonna have you
Are
sit.
the windows down for the boys, or are they closed in there?
They're up. We can go crack them.
Okay, I need them to do. Can I do that?
He's gonna do it. Okay. You said you're hot. You can come take a seat in my car with the AC if you like, or you can stand out here. It's up to you.
Not unless I'm in the front seat. I'm not getting in the back.
Okay, gotcha. All right, give me 1 second, okay?
Okay, I
And
don't know
you
what
can-
this is,
you can,
but if I, if you get this worked out, that's great. If not, if I can continue on, and I'll call and see what
Right. Once the lead officer finishes the investigation,
Okay.
as long as you're good to go, we'll send you down the road.
Okay,
So
very
we'll just
good.
have you sit tight till we're done. So I asked her for consent. She said no. We'll wait till the kingdom comes. We'll see how it is for now.
Driving from this test. That's gonna take over, right? It's gonna be nice.
Yeah. I think it is. Just from what she was telling me and how he was acting. There's gotta be.
Maybe something.
Or just time cover.
Did you run the van on this? Run the van and see what it comes back to. And see if it even returns to that company that they're saying.
Got your phone?
Yeah,
Is it scratched off?
it's covered.
Oh, there you go. Well,
Do you have your phone? I can take a picture of the VIN plate in here. Where is it?
that's it?
It's got it there. Starts with a 5.
Now my wrist hurts a little bit.
Did you get hit?
No blood on you?
My wrist hurts a little bit.
Did you get hit? You didn't swing on me.
Did he hit on you?
I don't think so.
Got him?
You and Miranda, or are we waiting for the dog?
We're not asking him anything, so you're ready to ask him questions, or you can do it now and then let him sit on it. It's up to you. Whatever, however you want to do it.
I figure we're going to take him to the chambers on the 3 anyways. We'll just wait just in case however the time lapse. In case we go over 2 hours.
Once you read it.
It should have been kilos.
Yeah. Well, he was being deceptive when I was talking to him, asked him where he was going. He said in New Mexico. I'm like, okay, what are you guys doing out there? Didn't want to say, asked him where he was going. So I'm not telling you anymore. Okay, that's fine. So after we arrested him, I'm talking to her. She's telling me that it's her company vehicle. She gave me the company name, but it's not returning to this vehicle. She said she was going out to New Mexico. Didn't tell me where. She said that they were going to go look at a property, and then they were going to Tulsa, Oklahoma. They were just stopping there, and they were driving there. She said they were going to be there for about a week for work to remodel a house or something. So I asked about weapons and drugs. She did not consent. So.
Any different stories?
Yeah, he was just being real. Before all this happened, when I was asking him, he didn't want to tell me anything about their trip. So you have obstruction and harboring. I don't know if you want to get it for that. That's up to you. But
She wasn't being cooperative at all. I was asking his name, who he was, or anything like that.
Yeah, she lied about his name. So that's up to you. You're going to go 10-15 with her.
So the reason I asked, are you guys inventorying this vehicle? Are you going to be towing it? Or
I'm going to go talk to her, just to ask her why she didn't do what she says.
332 got.
332, 1038 is confirmed.
10-4, thank you.
Refused consent, I'm assuming?
Yes, she did.
Okay.
She's driver.
Alrighty, and just to confirm, so you guys had the different stories on them? They both had different stories on what they were going to New Mexico for?
He never told me exactly what they were going to New Mexico
Just
for.
clammed up?
Yep.
Okay, and what did she say?
So she said they were going to look at property in New Mexico first, and then they were going to Oklahoma.
What?
Then they were going to Oklahoma. And then she said that she wasn't going there anymore. Now she's just going straight to Oklahoma.
Okay.
She said he was just a co-worker that they worked together. That's all.
Okay. Yeah, you go take a look at it.
So what happened with the scuffle, sir?
Yeah, wrist hurts a little bit.
What's that?
Wrist hurts a little bit.
So what happened?
So once we got photo ID on him, our dude was standing by the door on him, and the window was lowered. So I told him, hey Trent, step on out. I need you to ask you a couple of questions. He looked at me, he's like, his face just shut down, right? And then he started rolling up the window, and that's when I opened the door. And then when hands on, he started pushing us around. water.
Let's go 10-15, bro.
He's been asking for water.
Okay, go 10-15 with her. You know she's fine. Okay? Just hook her up. You got obstruction, you got hindrance. We'll tow the vehicle, call us calling to get the dog so we can take him down to St. John's. And then we can get this rolling, okay? Because we don't want to keep Captain out there forever. So let's pull her out. We can put her in my car. Yep.
You're gonna come get him?
Who's gonna come get him?
We're going to take him to the...
Okay, Jeanette, can I have you put your hands on your head for me, please?
Put your hands on your head.
Any weapons on you all? Like I asked you
but
before,
I
can you
have
put your hands up for me? Spread your feet apart. Anything under here? No. None up here. Anything in your bra? Anything in your pockets?
Without moving your hands, what did you say what was in it?
My passport.
Just the passport?
Yeah, and it has my maiden name.
Okay.
on it.
Hands behind your back then.
Can you cuff me in front? Because I have a shoulder injury that I've done PT for months and months. I can't do that again. It's so painful.
All right, come back here.
Remember when that dog alerted to the tailgate? Not the cab, not the backpack, not the locked case, the tailgate. You know, the same tailgate sitting 2 feet from a big open bag of dog food and cans of dog food, while 2 live dogs are riding in the cab. But sure, let's pretend that alert magically equals drugs. Here's the part law enforcement hopes you don't understand. Canines are food-driven and toy-driven. That's not an opinion. That's how they're trained and rewarded. When a dog alerts in a contaminated environment like this, that's called a contamination alert. Not probable cause, not evidence, contamination. And yet, they claim that alert gave the probable cause. Except there's a problem. Actually, several. They searched the cab first. They were seizing computers and flash drives before they ever touched the truck bed, meaning the so-called alert at the tailgate was outside the scope of the search they were already conducting. You don't get to search first and justify it later with a dog. That's not policing. That's fishing. And then comes the real kicker. Remember the locked backpack and locked case? Watch closely, because they'll try to tell you one of the locks just popped open. Yeah, except the video shows the officer using the owner's own tools to cut the lock. That lock didn't pop open. It was cut open. No search warrant, no exigent circumstances, no consent. Just officers forcing entry into locked containers and hoping nobody notices. That's not a gray area. That's not a technicality. That's a straight up Fourth Amendment violation. And everything that comes from it is poison. Sunlight is the best disinfectant, and this one needed a floodlight.
We're just going to have to take everything out and start going through it. Yep. There's tools. It's fucking...
Everything but one of the debit cards with the warrant name on it.
With what?
With the warrant name on it.
With the warrant name?
Yeah, so one of them does have it. One debit card with the warrant name?
Yeah, because the other ones are fake.
All this could go in evidence, right? For
yep, take it all. Take it all. Take that out. Check that. Make sure it's not buried in the bottom. What's that?
Yeah, get it to the pound. I need food.
Yeah, don't dump it. Just.
Make these work. think those will do it, but you could possibly find it later. There's a computer in here.
Well, that cut through that.
No, it just popped open. That's it, just a computer?
I can't tell what's underneath.
There's a computer in that one too.
Oh, like weed? Or no?
That's a little bit.
Yeah, I'm gonna get this one open. We went through all that.
What's up?
You have bolt cutters?
I do not have one.
No. Okay. I got a black box that's locked up. Yeah, only takes a key.
I have smaller ones. How big is the block?
What's that?
How big is the block?
It's a smaller one. It's not real big.
I might have some. Is there any keys up front or anything?
This is all. This is all that was in there, and those are too big. One thing I need that. I don't know why I don't have that.
No, we'll just tear this fucking lock off. Can you pry it up at all and see what's in there?
It looked like just a computer, but you can't see what's underneath the.
Did you guys already try it with these?
Yeah. Unless you're stronger than us. Thanks, sir. I really don't want to break this if all that's in there is a computer.
Yeah.
I think I'm just gonna try and cut this plastic.
Oh yeah.
There's the gun. too. Some weed.
Anything beneath that?
No. What are these, lights?
Notaries.
Because he had fake IDs in there too.
Really?
Yep. Yep.
Hey, you got some more evidence. Got some more evidence here.
Rusted.
I did smell weed in there.
I told you I could smell it. Wanna go run those? One of you. That's interesting.
This is one too.
Yep, that's a.
Oh, this is her.
Ah.
Where was her license out of? Oregon?
It was not an Arizona license. That's interesting.
There's no way she's a notary.
Yeah.
Probably get her on forgery too.
Let me take some pictures. Oh man. 332, right? Temple.
1550.
Why is she so worried about pulling a deer? I don't know, it's like, does he take all the computer and that too now? Because like,
Or Visa?
yeah, they don't know what's on here. They've got, what, 4 cell phones now?
I would take all his evidence. This is.
Take
I
this whole
thought
box.
DPS dogs don't alert to these.
They don't alert to marijuana. So there's something else. There's that. Just put this down here. Let's start at 926. Get all the evidence out.
Dude, this is the craziest thing I actually ever seen. That looks straight out of a movie.
I know. Get 926 going so that we're not here all freaking day. Okay. Did he read you your rights already? Okay, you're okay if I talk to you then? Okay. So, the guns? Whose guns are those?
I already told you I'm not speaking.
What's that?
I'm not talking until I have the jury.
Oh, I just asked you right now if I could talk to you.
Oh, well, I'm sorry.
Okay.
I just meant
No,
in
you're
general.
good. You're good. Okay. Then I won't ask you any more questions.
I was told not to, so I'm following what I was.
That's why I asked you, but you're
Okay,
good.
I'm sorry.
Okay. You're okay though?
Yeah, I'm okay. I have to go to the bathroom really bad. But
Okay. We're gonna try and get out of here real quick.
okay,
Okay.
and then what happens from here?
So we're gonna go back to our office.
Which is
like 5 minutes from here.
okay.
We can let you use the bathroom there,
Okay.
and then we're gonna get you booked into the jail. Okay.
And where and what is that?
So that's Apache County Jail down in St. John's.
I
Okay.
don't know where that is, but
It's
okay.
south of here. Your dogs are gonna go to the same place, and so is the vehicle. It'll all be towed to that same town.
Okay.
So you'll be
I'll
all
put
there.
all my clothes back because I can see that my
Yes, ma'am.
my
Everything's
thing
gonna
is
get loaded
unzipped.
back into the
Okay.
truck. I will get you information for the tow sheet for the vehicle, and then information for how you can get the dogs out.
And are the dogs being okay?
Yes.
I just I'm worried about
Yeah.
that.
No, they're in our car up front. So we've got the AC on, so
Okay.
they're
Hi,
okay.
baby. Please.
I understand.
I was so confused because they didn't do anything.
Yeah. Well, we're confused that he got out and just started fighting. Like that's,
I don't know. I'm sorry.
No, I understand.
I don't know other people's issues, you know.
Right. What's his name?
Earl.
That's how you know him. And how long have you known him? Couple years. Okay. Well, I'm gonna stop talking to you because you said your attorney advised you not to talk. So if you need anything, I'll come back in like 5 or 10 minutes. All right?
I was just saying that I just don't understand because I know that nobody I know knows drugs.
Okay. Well, there was marijuana in the vehicle, and I asked about that.
I had a water bottle somewhere. I think it ended up on the top of the truck.
Oh, okay. The trailer is yours because there's no plate on it and there's no VIN. Where'd you get the trailer from?
I bought it off of Facebook.
Off of Facebook?
Yeah.
Where? What's that? Okay, because once again, we're going to make sure that's not a stolen trailer.
Oh, it's not. I paid $600 for it.
Okay.
Cash out for it. So.
Do you have a title for it?
No.
No?
It's just like a little homemade trailer as far as I know.
Okay. Because there's required to be registered.
I didn't know that. And I told them I'll take care of it because I didn't know that.
Okay. All right.
I thought it was that they were over a certain size. They had to have a license plate registration. I think it's
Gotcha. Okay.
The guns are -29, so I'm just gonna take him to property. So we don't want to leave him there.
Yeah, we can't leave it with him. You need to take all the cell phones and computers.
Did you find anything in there?
Because there's fake IDs and stuff. I need to look into that. Did you call Border 340? Call him, let him know what you have. He can guide you through. Because we're going to have more charges on him. They got notary shit in there from Oklahoma and Navajo County. Fake IDs, so you're going to have more stuff. So call him. You already started a tow truck?
Yeah.
You let him know that it has a trailer on it. It needs to be towed. Make sure they can get the trailer too. And then, yeah, we'll go to the office and then figure everything else out there. But we need to take all the computers, all the cell phones. You got all his IDs. Take those stickers he had in there.
Yeah.
Take everything.
I got the debit cards too, because they're the ones that show the difference.
Right.
Lady's pissing me off. She's just fucking lined up there.
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, she's pissing me off.
Yeah. It is what it is. So I'm like, just hooked her. She's straight up lying. I'm like, that's why I finally told him, like, dude, let's go. Like,
I don't know who she was talking to that entire time, and I kept saying yeah.
right. That's why I finally went back there. I'm like, hey, you need to stay off your cell phone.
Yeah.
Once we're done, you can get back on it if we let you.
She claimed her supervisor was an FBI agent too.
Yeah, that's what he kept trying to say when I was talking to him.
Uh-huh.
I'm talking to somebody with the FBI. Okay.
Oh.
And you should understand that you have to follow the law, follow the rules. So, okay. Just get out of the car and start swinging on us.
Did he pull that case law thing on you too? When you were trying to ask him his name and stuff?
He said, I'm not required to. I'm like, okay, that's fine. I was going to make him get out as soon as I went up there, but I knew where it was going to go. That's why I'm like, just wait till they confirm that's him, because when we fight him, you know what I mean?
I didn't even know. She was looking at her phone, and I looked and I'm like, oh shit. I'm like, should I cuff her or no? And I just started yelling at her, don't fucking move, and I ran over. I had nowhere to take her. I said, right here. And I was like, that's not even going to do anything. And I just yelled at her.
We handled it. Dang, so you didn't even see it?
What?
You didn't even see it?
I saw you guys trying to pull him out at first.
Oh.
And that's when I went, because I didn't know what to do with her. Because I was like, don't fucking run. If you run, you're going to get tased. And I just started yelling at her. I saw you guys go down, and that's when I just told her to sit down, but I don't think she heard me. And then that's when I ran over.
I was hoping your body camera caught it, but
It
if you were
did.
turned, you might
It
not.
probably did, because I looked this way, then I went back. I can check it. But it probably did on the ground.
Yeah. Yeah. New York strip steaks. They're like keeping. They're probably claiming this for their business. Marshalls. $21 at Marshalls in Oklahoma City. Zebra.
Bankruptcy and malpractice lawsuit.
Ponca City, Oklahoma.
What was it?
Ponca.
Car info.
Did you call 340? Alright, let's load all this back up.
Are you going to put this in evidence?
I don't know, should we?
I think it needs to be gone through. I bet it has all sorts of...
Take it, if not, we can put it in property. That's why I stopped those plates, too.
Right.
Yep.
Trying to register under Earl Marvey for voter ID, tax documents, board. That can go to evidence.
Yep.
I would just take that bag. This is
Yep, I think so. Take the whole bag.
So let's recap what actually happened here, because the paperwork tells a very different story than the fairy tale being sold to the public. According to the CAD logs, this entire incident starts as an attempt to locate that magically turns into a wanted person stop after the vehicle is already being tracked on I-40 near mile marker 340. Funny how that works. We've got troopers calling out a blue Toyota Tundra, waiting on a photo to identify the passenger, and openly admitting over radio traffic that they're still trying to figure out who they're actually dealing with, all before things escalate. Then comes the stop. Then comes the scuffle. Then comes the narrative cleanup. And here's where it gets real uncomfortable. The medical records show Mr. Landroche was transported for medical clearance after the altercation, reporting loss of consciousness, head trauma, neck pain, and abrasions. Injuries consistent with force being used during the arrest. But don't worry, according to the reports, everything was totally fine. Just a minor scuffle, right? Meanwhile, the arrest paperwork stacks charges like a game of Jenga, aggravated assault, resisting arrest, forgery, and all conveniently justified after the fact, once the stop is already in motion and force has already been used. And let's not ignore the timing. Identification still being confirmed, warrants being verified mid-incident, troopers communicating uncertainty over radio, Miranda issues popping up in the CAD, medical transport immediately after the use of force. But sure, let's pretend this was clean, simple, and by the book, because nothing screams constitutional policing like figuring it out as you go. Now listen, if this kind of policing doesn't concern you, it should. Because if the timeline doesn't matter, if probable cause doesn't matter, if medical evidence doesn't matter, then none of us are safe from becoming the next paperwork problem. So do me a favor, smash that like button, drop a comment, I read them, share this everywhere, sunlight is still the best disinfectant, follow the channel, become a channel member, drop a donation if you can, or pick up some merch. It helps keep this work going. And if you want to redress your grievances directly with the Apache County District Attorney's Office, here's the contact information. They don't advertise very loudly. Be professional, be firm, be factual, and most importantly, don't let them bury this. This is BZ Watchdog. Sunlight is still the best disinfectant, and I'll see you in the next video.
BZ Watchdog News Network.